Hi everyone, I'm super excited that you joined me for this brand new full body power Pilates session. Today we're gonna add some extra resistance with a pair of dumbbells if you want to. I'm using a half kilogram today because I already had a class today, so this is the perfect resistance for me. Make sure to grab something between 0 and 1.5 kilograms, so challenge your body but don't push your body too much. And then when you're ready, let's start with a standing warm-up. So make sure to prepare your dumbbells, one to the left, one to the right, so you can grab them at any time you want to. But let's start without any resistance and open your feet shoulder width apart so you don't have to worry about your balance right now. Soften your knees, and then I want to invite you to bring your hands onto your rib cage so you can better find your breathing. So maybe cross your forearms, bring your hands at the side of your rib cage, and then feel free to allow your upper eyelid to melt down to the lower eyelid. Close your eyes, so make it easy for yourself to arrive in the present moment. Focus on your breathing at the beginning. When there's a lot going on in our everyday life, we tend to breathe shallowly, flat, to breathe fast and just into the upper part of your rib cage. Let's take some moments here to find a deep breath. So allow your rib arches to expand three-dimensional into the room. And with the exhale, let go. Shoulders are softening. Breathe in, create space, lengthen your upper body. And breathe out, ground through your feet. Use a breath, the inhale, to collect energy and send it into your powerhouse with the exhale. How we do that, we're gonna breathe into the nose, into your hands, which means you breathe into the rib cage. And as you breathe out, pull the navel in towards the spine. Keep that abdominal tension as you breathe into the hands. And you breathe out, reduce the distance between belly and back, and you close your rib arches. Keep the tension, breathe into your hands, feel the rib cage expand. And breathe out, close that imaginary corset a bit more. So our aim here is to find that nice, deep, full breath into your rib cage, to find and keep the abdominal tension in your abdominals at the same time. When you've found that breathing, open up your eyes again and extend your arms forwards. We're gonna lift the arms up as you inhale. Sweep them back down as you exhale. Breathe and lift up over the front, grow an inch taller. Breathe out. Release the arms, opening up the chest muscle here. This is the first challenge for a powerhouse because focus on keeping the rib arches closed as you lift the arms, so don't let them pop out. Build a stable base, an active strength girdle. Let's progress. Extend the knees and lift the heels as you lift the arms. And exhale, drop the heels, soften the knees as you lower the arms. Keep moving in your own breathing rhythm. No one is telling you how fast to move, just your breath is giving you the rhythm. Let's go for 3 more. Really focusing on length today. The more you lengthen the arms, for example, the less stress you have in your shoulders. Extending the spine, improving your posture. Last one, breathe and lift. And then exhale, lower. Keep the heels grounded, lift the arms one more time. And then just drop the left arm and move into a nice side bend. Inhale, bring the upper body up, switch the arms. And exhale, move to the other side, bringing your gaze up to the ceiling to open up your chest a bit more. And then try to move with fluidity, one of our Pilates principles next to centering and breathing, for example. Keep the pelvis steady and calm, just bringing the nice movement here into the side of our body, opening up those muscles between your ribs so we can breathe even deeper. Nice one. Let's go for one more to the left, one more to the right. Make sure to visit both sides equally. And then when you're ready, come back to center, arms nice and wide, palms facing up. Inhale, twist to the left, exhale. Coming back to center, inhale, switch to the other side. Here I need lots of body awareness. So make sure that you can feel your pelvis and that you can feel it stable here. So the pelvis doesn't want to move. You want to move your thoracic spine for a nice massage in your organs, in your intervertebral discs, in your spine. We awaken the obliques and the deepest lateral back muscles. Let's visit one more time the left side, one more time the right side. Nice. Last one. Feel the foundation, the stable position of your feet. And then come back to center. Now make sure you stand by your dumbbells. Lift your arms one more time. And let's roll down as you exhale, chin to chest, arms head heavy. When you're down here, inhale, look to your knees. And exhale, roll all the way back up. Inhale, lift the arms up, lift the gaze up. And exhale, roll down. This is a wonderful opening for your back muscles. Inhale, head heavy, look to your knees and roll up vertebra by vertebra. Don't forget your powerhouse, zip it in and up as you exhale. Keep the abdominal tension as you inhale. So with the next round in your forward fold, grab your dumbbells if you want more, if you want to choose some resistance. And then let's roll it up. Feel the weights in your hands. And then let's get started. We're gonna step back with the left foot. So I will work mirror inverted for you. Open the feet shoulder width apart so you're stable. Don't be here in your off balance, finding your balance. All right, and then prepare, close your rib arches, belly button in and up. Feet are pulling together. And then as you inhale, lengthen the spine a bit more. And start to bend the legs and hinge forwards at the same time. So the dumbbells are pulling you down. Inhale, stretch the knees, rise up, shoulders above the hips. And as you exhale, bend the knees and lower the upper body with a straight spine. Pull the shoulder blades together. So this is our first move. Let's get started. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Make sure to shift your body weight equally between both legs. Yeah? Not only push forwards, the left knee is almost kissing the ground. Last 3 to come. Exhale. Feel the right booty turning on as you hinge forwards with the upper body. Good job. Keep the right knee above the ankle, so don't allow the knee to collapse inwards. And with your next exhale, stay low, the left knee hovering just above the floor. Inhale, bring the arms back and up, keep the upper arm steady and calm, and exhale, bend the elbows into a biceps curl. Inhale, stretch, elongate the arms, and exhale, bend. As you move the elbows, stay strong in your feet and your legs. By pulling them together, imagine you want to roll up your mat with the legs. 3 more to come. Inhale, pinky fingers rising up for strong triceps. Look diagonally down to the ground. Don't overstrain your neck. All right, team, good job. With the next exhale, keep the elbows bent and focus on your right heel. Lift with the inhale. Drop with the exhale. Lift with control, not with momentum. And also when you drop, work with muscle power. All right, now see if you want more. If you want more, you stretch the left arm forwards, the right arm back. And as you exhale, think about your powerhouse. Zip everything in and up. All right, with or without the arms, focus on length, as we did in the warm-up. So lengthen the arms, the spine, pulling the feet together. We're gonna go for 4 more rounds. You got this. Breathe in. The whole body is working here. Yes, if you can't feel it. So arms, shoulders back, powerhouse. So your abs are strong, feet booty. Okay, come on team, breathe in, breathe out. Keep the arms long. When you work with the arms, hold it and start to pulse the arms up. If you just work with the legs, what's totally fine, then pulse with the legs. If you want to combine, let's combine. 4 more breaths here, in. Let it be spicy. Facing the discomfort for a moment to grow, to get more resilient. Last 2 breaths in. Loudly breathe out. Breathe in. With the next exhale, stop the movement, drop the heel, extend the legs. Ooh, wiggle that booty. Nice. So from here, please don't change your legs. Just turn out the back leg. So we arrive in a kind of a, Sumo squat position. I show you the position from the front. Don't change anything. I will just switch for you so you can better see what's happening. Open your feet more than shoulder width apart. You're turned out so your toes are facing into the corners. With your next inhale, focus on lengthening the arms forwards and up. And exhale, try to remember powerhouse is active all the time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, settle, grounding through strong feet. Breathe in, grow an inch taller. Breathe out, reduce the distance between belly and back. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Feel free to add the legs as you inhale. Bend the knees, pushing them back. And as you exhale, lift up and squeeze the booty. Breathe in, lower down. And breathe out, lift again. Find that external rotation of your thighs. Here in your hips, pushing the pinky toes into the ground. This will prevent your knees from falling inwards. Let's go for 4 more rounds here. It's such a nice full body session today. We're working for the legs, arms, deep core. Nice. Here also it's about length. So stay upright. With the next inhale, stay down low, bringing the dumbbells together, elbows nice and wide. Now exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, coming back to center. Keep the powerhouse already engaged before you twist. And then rotate just in the upper body like we practiced it already in the warm-up. Exhale, rotate. And inhale, release back to center. See if this is okay for your neck, then look far back over the shoulder and coming back to center. If you want more, go for a pulse. 2 pulses, honestly. So you have 2 pulses into the rotation, back to center. Make sure not to move the left knee. Keep pelvis, legs, feet stable and come. Choose with or without the pulses. It's your workout. Make it work for you. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Especially the fascia tissue loves these pulses. Strong deep core activation. Last one. And then slowly release your dumbbells, your arms. Just turning in the back leg. Flip the back foot to the front and we're gonna switch to the other side. Good work, right foot backwards. Maybe shake it out in between. Enjoy that you're here, showing up for yourself, strengthening the body and the mind. When you're ready, let's get started to the other side. So open your feet shoulder width apart. The back heel is already lifted, strong powerhouse. And then with your next exhale, sink down, back knee almost kisses the ground. Hinge forwards. And as you inhale, grow. Keep grooving, keep moving. Let's go for 6 more. I love these lunge variations where the upper body is moving forwards because we can include the glute max a bit more, your booty muscle, the big one. Yeah, the booty muscle consists of 3 parts. Let's go down and up. Here we have the biggest part of the booty. Make sure not to slouch forwards, not to round. Roll the shoulders back and down, and imagine you want to crack a nut with your shoulder blades, so strong mid-back muscles. Good work, team. Let's stay down low as you exhale. Lift the arms back and up as you inhale. Keep the upper arms where they are, just bending the elbows with your next exhale. Stretch and lengthen with the inhale. Keep going. So the aim is to bring the dumbbells or the wrist to your shoulder joints. Good work. 4 more rounds coming up. Look diagonally down to the ground. Your sternum is growing forwards. Your collarbones are floating to the side, so nice, wide, open chest. Okay, team, with the next exhale, keep the elbows bent, focus on the front heel. Lift as you inhale. Drop it down as you exhale. Inhale, lift. And press it down with power, with control. Nice work for your calf muscle here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Do it in a Pilates way, so with the breath, with control, with consciousness, with centering. One more, stretch the right arm next to your ear, the left arm back. And exhale, coming back to center. Pull the feet together. Inhale, stretch and lengthening. Exhale, bend. So we're working diagonal here. So left foot in front, right arm is reaching forwards. So it's a bit easier for our balance. Breathe in. And breathe out. You're almost there. I know it's burning. I'm fighting with you. Let's go for just 2 more. Enjoying the full body strength. You got this. And then keep the arms long. Start with the pulses, up, down, up, down. If you just work with the legs, that could be already enough today. So don't be frustrated, or just listen to your body and give the body what the body needs today. All right, maybe with the leg pulses, maybe just the leg pulses, maybe just the arms. Let's go for 3 more breaths here. Don't stop breathing. Ooh, legs are shaking already. Shoulders down, neck long. Last one. Ooh, with the exhale, stop. Drop the arms in the heel. Lift off and enjoy the feeling afterwards. The warm, soft feeling, especially in the left booty in my case today. So, no long break here. Just turn out the back leg. Open the feet more than shoulder width apart. Toes are facing into the corners. Let's come back to those long, beautiful arms. As you inhale, lift. As you exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower. So lifting the arms at shoulder height is totally enough. Think about your shoulder blades. The tips of your shoulder blades, the lowest part of your shoulder blades are pressing down into the lower back. When you're ready to add the legs with the inhale, bend. Sit bones heavy, and exhale, squeeze the booty. Good. So I don't want you to go for a J-Lo booty. Think more about Michael Jackson, tucking the tailbone under, but at the same time push your knees to the back. All right, this will give you nice, beautiful length in your lumbar spine and your lower back. So maybe this visualization of J-Lo and Michael Jackson is helping you to get the right pelvis, the pelvic posture. So I don't want you to overextend to move into that hollow back, okay? All right, with the next inhale, stay down low, connecting the dumbbells, elbows nice and wide. And now let's rotate to the left. Coming back to center. Palms, hands, dumbbells further away from you. So imagine you build a big ball with your arms. Yes, good job. Especially take care of your right knee, that the right knee is not moving inwards. Pressing the outer edges of your feet into the ground. Let's add these 2 pulses. Adapt the breath. Yes. Let's go. Last 4, with or without the pulses you choose, where you can find that nice control. Shoulders down. Look for back if it's fine for your neck. And then slowly come back to center, release, and shake it out for a moment. Yes, good work, team. So maybe go ahead and drink a sip of water, and then afterwards we will take it down onto the floor, okay? So make sure to get a nice active recovery, to shake out those legs. All right. Ooh, this was a nice full body work. All right, team, for the next upcoming flow, I want to meet on a quadruped position with you. So let's take it down with the dumbbells by your side so you can grab them if you need them, if you want them. So let's meet with the wrists under your shoulders, the knees under your hips, and your spine neutral. Finding the neutral spine here in this position can be tough. So let's think about that corset feeling again. So zipping everything in and up, belly button in and up, closing the rib arches. And then you can use your hand, bring it onto your pubic bone, and your hand should be parallel to the floor. All right, we don't want to sag, we don't want to round, keep it neutral. When your powerhouse is awake, grab your weights if you want to with your right hand. Now I will start with 0.5 kilogram. Let's see how this works for me today. Then extend the right arm to the side, shift your weight equally between both legs. And then we're gonna inhale, lift the arms nice and wide to the side like a reverse butterfly. And then as you exhale, lower down. All right, keep going like this. And make sure the left elbow is actively bent, the index finger is facing forwards, and you press out of your shoulder blades. Then listen to your body. If this is already an option to come into your full strength, then go for it. If you need more to challenge your body, then extend the diagonal left leg back. As you exhale, bring the knee back in. With or without the leg you choose. Yeah, pick your today's focus. Maybe it's more about upper body work for you today. Maybe you want that full body activation. Then let's go for it. We're gonna go for 4 more rounds. Spreading your fingers and press the fingertips firmly into the ground. This will just reduce stress here in your wrist. Good work. Last 2. Stretch the knee, keep the hips parallel and closed. And with the next inhale, keep the arm high. And as you exhale, move the arm forwards, turn out so the thumb is looking up to the sky. Bring it back to the side. Inhale, palm facing down. Exhale, arm forwards next to your ear. Keep the shoulder down. While moving, look down to the ground. About 1 meter in front of you, so you can keep the chest nice, wide and open. Let's add the left leg if you want more. Tap to the left and down with the left big toe and bring it back to center. Inhale. Exhale, tap it down, arm forwards. Inhale to the side. So booty active. And especially when you move the leg to the side, the deep core is getting awake. With or without the leg, or maybe with or without the arm, this is of course also an option. Let's go for 4 more. Last 3. Don't move the chest. Keep the chest fixed with the help of that corset feeling. Last one. coming back to center here, sweep the arm back and up, pinky fingers rising up. Bring the arm to the side again. Arm back and turn in, so the little finger is rising up. And then bring the arm to the side again. Breathe out. Breathe into the side. Maybe you want to add the leg. Then bend the knee, flex the foot. It's like a leg curl. Stretch and point. Oh, it's also a bit of coordination work here. Not that easy to work leg and arm at the same time. And they're doing different things. So we're improving the connection between brain and muscles, making the movements more efficient. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Keep the upper leg steady and calm, just bending and stretching the knee, flexing and pointing the foot. So many things to think about. Let's go 2 more. And with the next round, we keep the leg, bend the arm behind, and we're gonna pulse it up and down. Here in the pulses, make sure to keep your upper body, your torso, steady and calm. So again, you need that powerhouse. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out explosively through pressed lips. 4 more breaths to go. Curl it in a little bit more. The heel wants to reach to the butt cheek. Last 2 breaths. With the next exhale, you stop the movement, you drop the dumbbell and the knee, and let's go for the cat stretch. So you tuck the tailbone under, rounding the back, look to your belly button. And with the inhale, straighten your spine, and if that feels good for you, drop the belly and overextend your spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart and the gaze up to the ceiling. Good. Enjoying the softness coming up in your back. You can also do that on your forearms when the wrists are getting tired, but we're gonna go for a series on the belly anyways to give the wrists a little break. Last one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round, pull the shoulder blades apart. Nice. And then come back to neutral spine position. Make sure the dumbbells are not in the way. Bring the hands 1 hand length further away from you. The rest of the body is following into a kneeling plank position. And from here, with a strong powerhouse and strong arms, we're gonna lay down on the belly. Beautiful. So with or without the dumbbell, you choose. I'm gonna bend the right knee. And if you want more, you bring the dumbbell into the right back of your knee. Build a pillow with your hands to rest the forehead on it. And then here in the new position, take some time to get the powerhouse activation back. So left toes are long, you press the left leg into the ground. Zip the belly in and up, and the pubic bone is softly pressing into the ground. Soften your shoulders. Inhale, prepare. And exhale, try to lift the right thigh off the floor. Doesn't have to be hard, just a little bit. Inhale, drop down. And exhale, lift the thigh off the floor. Good. So imagine there's a little ice cube under your belly and you don't want to touch it. Just imagine. So the belly is always trying to lift away from the floor while the pubic bone wants to press softly into the mat. Let's go for 4 more rounds here. So we have a strong booty focus in this flow. Good job. With the next exhale, try to keep the thigh in the air. Focus on your foot. Inhale, point the right foot. Exhale, flex the foot. Inhale, point, stretching toes and ankle. And exhale, flex. We got nice balanced strength into your calves, but also into your shin muscles. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. 3 more. Last 2. Think about that ice cube, pressing the left leg into the ground. With the exhale, keep the foot flexed. Now move the right leg to the right side without moving the pelvis. And with the exhale, bring the leg back and try to squeeze the thighs against each other. Inhale, open nice and wide. Exhale, bring it in and try to squeeze. Imagine you're squeezing an orange between your legs. 6 more to come. Yeah, the thighs just floating above the floor, giving your, almost the whole leg a little burn. So we're working for the outer and inner thighs and the back thigh, the hamstrings. So curl the heel towards the butt cheek a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I can feel my booty. With the next exhale, stay in with the leg and we're gonna pulse it out. Up, down, Lots of pulses today to get into those deep muscles. Breathe into the nose, out through pursed lips. Last 2 breaths, come on. Nice finisher here. Breathe deeply. Think about that 3-dimensional breath. And with the exhale, stop it, drop the thigh, get rid of the dumbbell for a moment, bring the hands under your shoulders, press up onto all fours. Ooh, nice, feeling good afterwards, hopefully. Let's switch to the other side. So I will just turn around. Okay, now with the hands under your shoulders again, we build up a strong starting position here, pressing out of the shoulder blades. Now grab the left dumbbell or dumbbells, stretch the left arm to the side, and at the same time shift your weight equally between both legs. Let's get started. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale, long arm. Think about length. And exhale, down. All right, please don't let your head hang down. Bring your gaze down to the ground about 1 meter in front of you. And then let's add the leg. If you did it on the first side as well, you're gonna stretch the right leg back, think more in length than in height, and bring it back in. Inhale, imagine the foot wants to reach the other side of the room, and exhale, zipping everything in and up. Make sure the right elbow is softly, muscularly bent. And when you have found your option, this can be just moving your arm, this can be just moving your leg, or maybe both. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Inhale as you lift to find more length. Exhale to bring all the energy into your center. Good. With your next inhale, keep the arm or the leg or both high. Exhale, bring the arm forwards, thumb is looking up. Inhale, sweep the arm back to the side. Thumb up, move the arm forwards. And palm down as you sweep the arm to the side. Okay, maybe just move the arm with or without the weight. Maybe add the leg. The right big toe is tapping down to the right side. And inhale, bring it back up to center. The more you move the right foot away from the body's midline, the more challenging it will be for your deep core. So it's a nice variation, moving the leg for your core activation. Let's go for 4 more rounds. You still breathing? Hope so. Don't move your chest, don't move your pelvis. Finish your last round. And keep your arm by your side. We're gonna move the arm back, turn in, pinky finger rising up, and to the side. So exhale, bring the arm back. Inhale to the side. So this will give you a nice activation in your back shoulder muscle and your back deltoid and in your triceps by lifting the arm high and extending the elbow. Maybe you want more, add that curl. Exhale, Bring the right heel towards the butt cheek. Inhale, point and stretch. Exhale. Inhale, great. Don't move the upper leg, just bending and stretching the knee. Finding your rhythm, finding your option. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Press the floor away from you with the right hand. Stay strong in your shoulder stabilizer muscles. This is your last one. And then keep the arm behind you, and we're gonna finish with the pulses. Breathe in, pulse, arm or leg or both. Whew. When you realize the right hip is falling, I recommend you to bring the left hand down. Breathe in and breathe out. Then maybe you can try again. Yes, beautiful, so strong. Last 2 breaths. Don't move the lower back. Keep it stable with the powerhouse. And then stop the movement with the exhale. Sink down, bring the hands 1 hand length further away from you. The rest of the body is following. Melt down with a strong push up onto your belly. Build a pillow with your hands to rest the forehead on it. Make sure to grab the same resistance as you did on the first round. So grab the dumbbell maybe. And then drop your head, building up the powerhouse. Right toes are long. Press the back of your right foot into the ground. All right. Zip the belly towards the spine. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift the left thigh off the floor. Inhale, drop down. And exhale, make sure as you lift the thigh that you don't change the pelvic position. Just moving the leg with the help of the booty. Not compensating with the lower back. All right, let's go for 4 more rounds. Shake out your shoulders. Make sure to pull the shoulder blades into the lower back. With the next exhale, take your time. Keep the left thigh in the air. Focus on the left foot. Inhale, point. And exhale, flex, pulling the toes to the shin. Point, inhale. And exhale, flex. Keep moving and try to move in full range of motion. Use all the mobility you got here in your ankle. Half time is over. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Don't rush. You have time. Synchronizing with the breath. And with the next exhale, stay in the flex position and sweep the left leg to the left side. Inhale. And exhale, bring it in and imagine squeezing that orange between your thighs. Open, inhale. And exhale, bring it in. 6 more to come. What about that ice cube? Try not to touch it. Half time is over. 4 more to come. Shoulders soft. Last 2. Keep the legs close towards each other, and then we pulse it out. Ooh, burn is real. Yes, you got this. Come on, up, down, up, down. 2 more breaths here. Press the right foot into the ground. With the next exhale, stop the movement. Drop, inhale, extend. Get rid of the dumbbell. Amazing. Shake it out. Wiggle those hips. Relaxing booty, softening the back. Good job. So from here, when you're ready, bring your hands under your shoulders, press all the way up. All right, team, shake it out. When you're ready for the next upcoming series, we're gonna meet on the side. So just make sure you have the dumbbells in front of you. And we're gonna meet on the forearm with the elbow located under your shoulder joint and the legs bent at a 90-degree angle. Make sure to bring heels, hips, and shoulder in one line. And then let's start with a little preparation. So let's do a test before. Let's sink into the shoulder. Let's get into that couch potato position. And with the next exhale, press the floor away from you. So you lengthen the lower part of your waist and you reduce the pressure here in your shoulder. So stay strong here. All right, then focus on the lower legs. Bring the upper hand onto your hips here to stabilize your pelvis. And with the next exhale, you squeeze the feet together and you just lift the lower legs. And inhale, drop, release. Exhale, lift as high as you can without moving the pelvis, okay? What I don't want you to do is this. So we don't want to get a rotation in our spine. We want to keep everything stable here. We're gonna work for the internal and external rotation of your thighs and your hip. Good job. Stay in that Pilates queen or king position, pressing out of your shoulder. For the next exercise, you can decide whether you want to keep the lower legs high or you want to drop them down. You choose. Okay, choose your position. And go ahead and grab your resistance. From here, we're gonna stretch the arm up and bend as you inhale and flip or arm parallel to the ground. Exhale, stretch the arm forward. Inhale, bend and turn out. So we're gonna work for the rotator cuff muscles. Good, and the big shoulder muscle, the deltoid, is working here as well. So slowly get used to this flow. Maybe you want to rest your lower legs for a second so you can really focus on the arm. When you have any problems with your neck, feel free to lay down completely. All right? Good job. When you are in that little arm flow, of course, we're gonna add some legs. So maybe lift your lower legs again. And as you lift or extend the arm up, you're gonna lift the knee up. Bring both thighs together. Flip the forearm and stretch the arm and the leg, this time to the side, okay? Both knees together, turn out. Now the knee high as you can without moving the pelvis back. This takes a little bit of time to get into this combination. So don't stress. Arm up, knee up. Arm forwards and long leg. Pull the leg out of your hip. Good job. And if it's getting too much, you're losing the control or you're collapsing, just drop the lower legs onto the ground. That is fine. See who's visiting us. Hi, couple. Let's go for 4 more rounds. You can also skip the leg or maybe the arm movement and just focus on one body part. But I love these full body flows. Get the whole body to work. Let's go. 3 more. Last 2. Bring some tension into your feet. Point them. So also the toes are working. Awesome. Let's go. Press the floor away from you with the lower forearm. Come on, last round. Arm up, knee high. Oh, body starts to shake. Arm forwards, long and lean leg. Nice work. Then from here, just drop the arms, the leg, and push up a level higher. So now you bring the upper foot in front of your lower shin. Make sure feet, hips, and hand are in one line. Maybe grab your dumbbells. And then we're gonna go for the classic side bend. Lift up, press out. And with the next inhale, press the upper heel into the ground. Come in that, nice side bend. And as you exhale, lower down. Keep the shoulders low, don't sink. This is the classic exercise. Lift the hips up as you inhale. And as you exhale, lower down. Don't think up with the pubic bone. Think up here with the trochanter major. I hope I pronunciated correctly. With the side hip, you lift up. Imagine there's a strap around your waist that is pulling you up. Let's go for a variation. If you want more, you lift up, stay high with the inhale. Sweep the dumbbells through. The dumbbells are pulling towards your feet. Come back up into that nice side bend shape and exhale down. Okay, so you can keep the legs bent and the lower leg grounded all the time. Now, if you want more, bring the hand one hand length further away from you so you can extend the legs. So inhale up, exhale, come into kind of a pike position, long spine. Inhale and exhale down. Choose your variation. It's your workout, make it work for you and your body so you can focus on your breath, on quality. And then let's go for 4 more rounds. Press the floor away from you with a strong lower hand, a strong lower arm and shoulder. 2 more to go. Last one. Let it flow. Don't stop the movements here. Look up to the ceiling and then sink down. Beautiful. From here, rest the hands, the shoulders, shake it out, swing the legs forwards and switch to the other side. Team, let's go for the side bend onto the other side. So get a nice, or take your time for the preparation, get a nice preparation with the upper foot in front of your lower shin, feet, hips and hand in one line so you can get into it easily. Make sure the feet are not in front of you, but everything in one line. Okay, the hand that close to you that you can keep the shoulder low, not too close, not too far away. Find your perfect position. Let's start with the base. Inhale as you lift, press the upper heel into the ground. Exhale as you lower. Remember your body, yourself, of your powerhouse. Inhale, get a nice opening into the upper side of your body, into the obliques and deepest lateral back muscles. And at the same time, it's nice strength work for the lower part of your body, the lower side part of your body, and of course arms. The lower arm is working like crazy. Okay, let's add the variation whenever you're ready. So press up, let the arm dive through the dumbbells or pulling to the feet. Inhale back and exhale down. All right. You can keep the legs bent. If you want more, bring the hand one hand length further away from you so you can extend the legs. Dive through. Hike position. Oh, this is pretty advanced, okay? So just stay there where you can, challenge yourself, but don't overstrain yourself and your body. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Planking on one hand can be pretty tough for your wrist, so make sure to spread your fingers, to press the fingertips into the floor to reduce the stress here in your wrist. Enjoy your last round. The perfect combination of lengthening, stretching, and strengthening the muscles. And then sink down. Nice work, team. From here, we take it down onto the forearm. Bring both legs on top of each other. Heels, hips, elbow in one line. Then let's get the nice preparation. So you sink down for a moment and then you press out of your shoulder. Yeah, feel the difference. It doesn't only have an impact on your shoulder, but also on your waist and on your hips. So stack both hip joints above each other. From here, we start with the lower legs. Exhale, bring the lower legs up. Inhale, down. It's kind of a mobility exercise for your hip, but only when you keep the hips stable. So feel free to bring the upper hand onto your hips to keep it stable. Good work. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Yeah, remember, you can also lay down completely if you have any stress, any bad discomfort here in your neck. Choose whether you want to keep the lower legs lifted or drop down. And then bring the dumbbells into your hand. From here, we're going to press up, exhale. Inhale, bend, turn in. Stretch forwards, arm parallel to the floor. Bring it in, turn out. And stretch up. There are 4 little teeny tiny muscles very close to your shoulder joint that are responsible for this internal and external rotation. So for this rotation of your arm. And these muscles are super important also for stabilizing that joint. All right, maybe bring the lower legs up. And then when you're ready, let's add the leg or the legs. So when you stretch the arm up, you pull the knee up as high as you can. So feel that booty working. And as you stretch the arm forward, you extend the leg. Breathe in, flip and turn out. And breathe out, open up. Yeah, slowly get into it. And when you've found the combination, let's go for 4 more rounds. Let's go 3 more. Beautiful, you're doing so great. This is so tough today, but you're rocking this. Halftime is already over. Make sure when you drop the knee that you're not collapsing with the whole body. Last round already, let's go. Whole body is shaking again. Nice, come. And then inhale, bring it in, drop. Shake out your shoulders, move your spine. See what feels good for you right now. Maybe drink a sip of water again, stay hydrated. And team, I hope you're ready for the abdominal part, for the abs part. So let's meet on the sit bones. Whenever you're ready, join me. Move the butt cheeks to the side. And let's start with a straight spine. So if that is very tough for you today, maybe your hamstrings are pretty short, then feel always invited to bend the knees so you can sit upright, shoulders above the hips, strong back. With or without the dumbbells, with or without the resistance you choose. And then flex the feet, the legs are open, shoulder width apart. And you extend the arms forwards, palms down. We're gonna start with the spinal stretch. We're gonna start with a nice deep inhale to grow an inch taller. And with the exhale, you bend forwards, rounding the complete spine. Look to your belly button, hold, inhale. And exhale, roll back up, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, finding that length throughout the whole upper body. And exhale, lay over an imaginary ball without touching the ball. Hold, inhale, shoulders down. Exhale, roll up. This is the classic version. Let's go for one more round like this. Exhale, arms are pulling you forwards, arms parallel to the floor. Hold, inhale, deepen. And exhale all the way up. All right, let's add another arm movement whenever you're ready. Stay rounded, exhale. Sweep, move the arms to the side, inhale. Keep them there as you exhale, roll up. Inhale, arms forwards. And then start from the very beginning. Round, enjoying the stretch coming up in your back and in your hamstrings. Sweep the arms to the side, inhale. And exhale, roll all the way up. Shoulders down, sweep forward. Round your back, zip the belly button in and up. Keep the pelvis calm. Arms to the side. Roll back up. So let's do 2 more of these. Getting some softness into your back and focus on strong abdominals. Last round. Exhale, zip the belly button in and up. Hold, inhale, move the arms to the side. Exhale, roll back up. Stay here. Now, flip the palms up as you inhale. Flip the palms down as you exhale. Keep moving. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. So when you look forwards, you should see the fingertips in the corners of your eyes. So don't be here. Don't be behind your upper body with the arms. Make sure to move your arms in front of your upper body so you can keep the rib arches closed very easily. I want a strong powerhouse, a strong strength girl. Let's go for 2 more of these. I stay here so you can better see what's happening. So with the next inhale, keep the palms facing up to the sky. Now move the arms forward as you exhale. Open nice and wide as you inhale. Exhale, float the arms forwards. And inhale up to the side. Let's add a half roll down. Belly button in and out. Tuck the tailbone under. Round your back and then come up with your inhale. Yeah, if the dumbbells are too much, just skip them. That's okay. Sometimes the arms are resistant enough. Good work. So the aim here is now to round the complete spine, keeping the shoulders down. When you feel lots of stiffness in your lower back, or maybe you know that you have a hypolordosis, a hollow back, then this is the exercise for you today. If you want more, stay in that half roll down position. Inhale here. And then roll down vertebra by vertebra. The arms are moving to the side and back behind your head. And as you exhale, you come back the same way. Chin to chest, roll up, vertebra by vertebra without swinging. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, choose between half roll down or roll up, roll down. Inhale, neutral spine position. And exhale, sweep the arms down over the side. Lift the head and the shoulder blades, roll up. Now point your feet. And let's go for a little teaser variation. If you want to follow, let's follow. As you roll up, you lift the right leg up. This is happening at the same time, so you roll up and you lift the leg. Stay here in that teaser and you lower the legs, the arms, exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. 3 times in total, lower. And lift the sternum, lower. And lift, inhale, and with the next exhale, you roll down, you drop the leg. Of course, we switch to the other side. Inhale, collecting the energy. And exhale, start with the arms. And when you lift the head, you lift also the left leg. So this is happening at the same time. Stay high, just moving the arms. Exhale, down. Inhale, up, stretch the knee, point the foot, exhale, down. You can also do this with the legs down on the ground. Last inhale. and then roll down vertebra by vertebra. We're gonna repeat this, so maybe again lift the right and then the left leg. Maybe you want more, then lift both legs at the same time. Meet me behind the sit bones. Just moving the arms down, exhale. Inhale up. Collarbones are floating to the side. Nice wide open chest. Last inhale. And then exhale, roll down and lower the legs, both at the same time. So this is your last round. Inhale. Maybe no leg, just the left leg or both legs. Inhale, arms long. 3 times lower and lift the arms. Finding the balance. Whew. This is strong core work. With the next exhale, lower the legs and roll down vertebra by vertebra. Good job. Now rest the head and the arms by your side. Just drop the dumbbells for a second and bring the feet onto the ground, shoulder width apart. Now let's bring the hands onto the pubic bone, and you create a triangle with your fingers. So bring the thumbs together and the index fingers together like this, and then feel free to place that triangle on your pubic bone. So you can maybe feel here the balls of your hands on that hip bones. And then we start with pelvic clock. So as you exhale, tilt the pelvis posterior, so the lower back is kissing the mat. And as you inhale, move into that hollow back, so you move the pelvis forwards. Exhale, ground that lower back. And inhale, move forward, so you have lots of space under your lower back. All right, just feel into these pelvis positions. Good. Feel when you move the pelvis forwards that the index fingers are below your thumbs. And when you move into that imprint position, the thumbs are lower than your index fingers. So now our aim is to find that neutral spine, which means we try to find the middle between both extreme positions. So slowly make the movements tinier and tinier until you arrive in that neutral spine position. So the triangle that you create with your hands is parallel to the ceiling. So you have a little bit of space on your lower back for a teeny tiny blueberry. Try to keep that position, engaging your powerhouse, and then bring the arms by your side on the floor. We're gonna lift the right leg as you inhale into the tabletop. Exhale, bring the foot down. Switch to the other side. Left leg up. And exhale down. So as you move the legs now, you don't want to change the pelvis, you want to stay neutral. Yes, breathe in. And breathe out. So in that neutral spine position, we have a very good alignment to strengthen the body equally in a balanced way from all the body sides, so from the back to the side to the front. But if you have some problems with your lower back, or you feel the lower back in a negative way, feel free to train to stay in that imprint position. So when you've found your pelvis, your spinal position, lift both legs up at a 90-degree angle. Grab the dumbbells if you want more and stretch the arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, press the arms forwards and down. Just bring them above the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, lower them parallel to the floor. Now if you want more, inhale, lift. Exhale, curl it up. Lift the head and the shoulder blades. Look to your knees. Bring the head down as you inhale. And exhale, lift the head up. Make sure you have that space between chin and chest. Breathe in. And breathe out, lift. Good, let's go for 4 more rounds. Not only lift the head, also the shoulder blades are coming up. Last 2. So the lower back is coming here onto the mat as you curl it up and bring it back to neutral. With the next exhale, keep that crunch. Palms up as you inhale, palms down as you exhale. Find the external rotation with the inhale and the internal rotation with the exhale. When you found that movement in your arms, let's add the legs. You stretch the right leg as you inhale and you switch the legs as you exhale. Breathe in. Now make sure the lower back stays flat on the floor. Breathe in and out through pursed lips. You can really hear that sound of the exhalation to ensure that the deepest abdominal muscle, your transversus abdominis, is active. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Inhale and exhale. 2 more rounds. And then with the next inhale, bring the knees in. And exhale, drop the dumbbells and the hat. Hug your legs and swing from right to left. Move your head, relax the neck. Beautiful. Let's go for a second round in a moment. And in the second round, I want to invite the obliques, your lateral abdominal muscles, to come to work. Sounds good. So whenever you're ready, slowly coming back. Bring the feet shoulder width apart, flat on the floor, so you can build up your spinal position again. Powerhouse is crazy strong. Then grab the dumbbells. Lift, extend the arms up to the ceiling and rise up with the legs into tabletop. But this time, make sure to open the legs shoulder width apart. Take care when you pull the knees into the chest, things get easier. When you bring the knees further away from you, it's getting more intense. So inhale and exhale, press your arms down and curl it up straight. Lay down, inhale, and now let's add a twist to the right when you come up. So left arm between your legs. Come down, inhale, and exhale, come up straight. Inhale, head down, and now twist to the left. Exhale, right arm between your legs. Keep moving, and with that nice, sweet rotation, we get the obliques to work as well. Or we get a better focus on the obliques. Breathe in down. Breathe out, center. Good. Slow down a bit, so don't rush. The slower, the better, as we often say in Pilates. So you really can focus on control and the deepest muscles. Let's go for 4 more rounds here. Really breathe out explosively, so you get the most out of it now. All right, we're gonna visit one more time the right side and one more time the left side. So you're balanced here. And the challenge here is not to move the legs, okay? So don't pull the knees in. Good job. Let's finish to the left. And then come up, one more straight curl up. Let's finish with the hundreds. So you breathe in, palms up, and breathe out, palms down. Let's pump the arms. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Keep the elbows straight, and if you feel that the dumbbells are too heavy, then skip. Good, finish strong. Come on, last 4 rounds. Use that fire breath. Last 2. Zip everything in and up. With the next exhale, stop the movement, breathe out the rest of the air, pull the knees and drop the head and hug your legs. Nice work. Swing from right to left, rock from right to left to get a nice massage here in your lower back. Take some deep breaths here to find your way into your cool down. So maybe you want to stay here in that rocking motion. Maybe you want to drop your feet, open your feet shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit more than shoulder width apart, so you can come into a knee swing here from left to right. So you get a nice little rotation in your lower back into your lumbar spine. You're reducing here pressure, stress in the lower back. Get some motion into your hips. Maybe you want to move the head into the opposite direction to deepen the rotation. Nice, and then come back to center whenever you're ready. Stretch the legs, open the legs shoulder width apart, and the most important thing, relax the legs, so the toes, the feet can just drop to the side, and then I want to invite you to bring the hands onto the belly. Close your eyes one more time so you can better focus on breathing. And please don't skip that last part. It is very important here at the end that we say goodbye to our powerhouse, that we find our way back to a deep belly breath. So let's help the nervous system to balance everything out, to reduce stress in our body. The deep belly breath can also help our organs to move, so we support our digestive system. Also relax the pelvic floor as you exhale. Sink down into the floor. Helping the muscles to recover, to soften again. So it's always about the balance between activating and relaxation, about strengthening and softening, about breathing in but also breathing out. And this can be also very helpful in our everyday lives, that we just take a moment in a stressful situation, maybe to bring the hands onto your belly and just focus on a deep belly breath. So this will help us to stay present, to connect with our body, to calm down our nervous system. And with that calmness, just go ahead and stretch your body one more time. Stretch the arms behind your head. Lengthen those toes, those legs. And with that, lengthen the whole body. Make yourself onto your favorite side. Now press your way up onto your favorite side. Meet me in a seated position. My hair is just going crazy well today. Then it was a good workout. Now find a comfortable seating position with your legs crossed. Then creating that long posture again, sweep the arms up over the side. And with that nice energy, the connection and the wonderful posture, I say thank you for joining my class, and I hope to see you soon on the mat again. Thank you for tuning in.